we are going to make taco mac and cheese. Now, we don't need 2 boxes of shells. I just ordered 2 just because I'm a nerd. But here's everything that we need to pull this off. We need ground hamburger, taco seasoning. We need some Mexican shredded cheese. I am using these large shells. They're not the biggest ones you can get, but I like these. If you cook them long enough, they kind of collapse on themselves. Plus, they absorb the flavor very well. And I'm also going to put some cream cheese in there. That, I think, will help it to be much more creamier than if we just tried to melt just the Mexican cheese alone. All right, so we're going to get our water boiling here. Let that get hot. We got our shells open and ready to go in. Get our skillet here. I'm going to use about half of this ground beef here. I've got 2 1/4 pounds. And I think I'll use about half, maybe a little bit more. So we got about a medium heat going here. We're just going to crumble this hamburger and get that browned up good. Now, I will say this. We're going to use the cream cheese, so you got to take this out and kind of let it warm up to room temperature before you use it because we want it to melt in there. But that's not going to go in until the hamburger is done. Okay, that's just about ready to be drained. Our water's boiling here. Let's go ahead and add the shells. I mixed up about a half a cup of water with one of the packages of taco seasoning. Drained the hamburger, and we're going to go ahead and just pour this in. Get that mixed up good. While the shells are cooking, we put a little hole in the middle here for our cream cheese. Just like that. Then we'll smash that in, mix it with the hamburger. Okay, cream cheese is mixed in with that really good. We got these still boiling over here. They're just about ready to be drained. Okay, shells are on low and drained. I did put a little bit of butter in there just to make sure that this turns out creamy. I got the hamburger mixture poured in on top of the shells. Mix that in good. Now we're going to add the cheese. And I honestly don't know how much I added. I just threw a couple gobs in there, like a couple handfuls. We didn't use the whole bag, though. And we got all that cheese mixed in. It is pretty stringy, but it smells good. And now we poured it all from there right in here. Now this is where I stop. I think that is good enough. That smells delicious. I know it's going to taste delicious. Some people might want to put it in the oven and bake it for a little bit with some more cheese on top. I don't really care to do that. That right there looks perfectly delicious to me. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Let's get a close-up. Look at how delicious and cheesy and taco-y that looks. While that cools down, I'm going to get my dishes done here, and I'm going to go downstairs and find my movie on Blu-ray, but not before we take a taste test. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. There's a couple of shells right there. I hope this isn't just scalding hot. Oh my gosh, that is so delicious right now. Honestly, I don't think there's anything else that it needs. Maybe you could put a little bit of milk in there, but other than that, it is absolutely delicious. Taco mac and cheese for the win.